Everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael, and it's time to rid the monsters from the last Bastion.
Oh my goodness. That's like, I feel like I'm going to get rabies. Just looking at it. It looks old and rusty.
Not rabies. Tetanus, you mean?
Tetanus. You know, rabies, it's all the same. All bad. It's a pretty cool looking sword, but...
It's not bad. I've had it for a long time.
I can tell you've had it for a long time. Found it in the ground.
Found it in stone.
Pulled
it right out.
Oh my goodness. Wow, you're strong. Well, if you aren't familiar, Last Bastion came out, I think, at Essen last year. And it's a re-theme of ghost stories, essentially. They took ghost stories and kind of streamlined it a little bit of changes, but essentially you're still trying to defeat monsters and win as a team. So we're a cooperative experience. We're trying to just stay alive and beat the monsters and, you know, take on the bad guys.
Yep.
And it's impossible, so.
But it's a load of fun. Even when you get killed. So, confession time. I've never won a game of Ghost Stories.
Neither
or
have
Last
I.
Bastion, for that matter.
That's right. We've only played it once so far. And, but, you know, I haven't won Ghost Stories, and I have not won this either.
So, 1 to 4 players. 45 minutes or so.
Unless we die faster, which is possible.
It is very possible.
I'm hopeful, though. We picked some good characters today. So
yes.
There's a lot of different characters inside the box, and they all have different unique abilities that you can try. So.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's one of the strong points about this game is that I think there's 8 different characters that you can choose from.
And these boards that are like on display here, they all switch from game to game.
Yep. So,
obviously, the cards come out in different orders, so you might have an easier time if like easier monsters come out or harder monsters come out. It'll be harder. So I think it definitely offers a lot of replay.
Now, there's no expansions for at least to my knowledge, there's no expansions for Last Bastion yet, as there are for Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories has
a bunch.
both
a bunch of expansions.
What is it? White Moon and Black Secret.
I don't think I've played with expansions, but I know that
I've not played with the expansions because I haven't beaten the base game yet. And I'm like, I really don't want to add the base game without, you know, at least getting close to winning. And I've never even gotten close to winning.
We might have to see if like the expansions help make it a little easier to win, maybe.
And that's possible.
I mean, it's possible. So maybe adding in the expansion could help us win.
And I think now that we've played Last Bastion already, I think that maybe we should revisit Ghost Stories to see,
especially with October coming up.
That's right.
So,
so yeah, we've got a whole bunch of horror themed games lined up for the month of October.
It's gonna be fun.
So,
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. As you do.
As you do.
All right, so let's take a look at the board here. See what we got.
Oh, the board. Let's look at the board.
Let's look at that.
That's my cue.
That's your cue.
Jump all over here.
Look, it looks a whole lot like Ghost Stories for you people who have
seen Ghost Stories.
Seen and played it before. We've got our little minis here.
Probably show that up
All
close.
of the minis are really well done.
They're cool.
I
wish they were painted, but
and
we just got this, so
tons of other minis to choose from.
Even if I had painting skills, it's still, we wouldn't have had enough time to paint them anyway. But maybe if we like the game enough to, you know, paint minis. I've never been into the painting mini things, but I do like when they are painted.
I've painted one game, so
yeah,
and I showed some of them off on your hodgepodge.
Oh yeah, on
Friday.
On Friday, Steph's hodgepodge of gaming.
Yeah. So there's also little minis for some of the little effects that you can do. Like this is a trap that will kill monsters that appear on the board, and a standard. If you'd hand me one of those little standard banners, you can activate a standard in order to make all monsters that need green to be defeated have 1 less resistance to green. So that's good. Mm-hmm. Or whatever color that you choose. So that's interesting. So you might say, well, you know, what is the basic overall gameplay and how do you win? Well, there is a deck of monster cards here, and we will be revealing them. Oh yeah, he's totally cute. We're going to be revealing them and adding them to these boards that surround our last bastion here. And so these are all monsters that are trying to invade. Each of the monsters will have, let me get a good one here. Each of the monsters will have a color. This one is black. And some of them will have entrance effects, which will happen as soon as the monster hits the battlefield. There will be ongoing effects or recurring effects, and there will be exit effects once the monster has been defeated. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. This one is actually a good one because it's
if you see the little stars, if you see the little stars down there, it's like a shimmer, and like, yay, we get that.
Yep. And not all of them have entrance and exit effects and ongoing effects. Some of them just have entrance effects. Some of them just have recurring effects. Some of them just have exit effects, and they're all different colors. You'll also notice that there are little symbols up here in the corners, and those are the symbols that have to be rolled to defeat them. Now, you might think, oh, just 1 or 2 colors, that's no big deal. Well, some of the monsters get really hard, including the Guardian, who you're ultimately trying to defeat. So this Guardian requires 4 green to be used against him. That's a lot of green. That's a
lot of green.
And this monster takes a die away from you, so we will talk about that.
When we go to fight them, we only have 3 dice. So having to need 4 green, well, automatically we can't do it on 3 dice. So we're gonna need to find other ways to mitigate that.
Yeah, we can when we are going to fight, we're going to roll the dice. Anything with a white symbol, we can use as a wild, so that's sort of nice.
Yeah.
If we don't roll the right symbols, well, we're just out of luck. Or we can use some equipment tokens to help boost our effects up. There's one for each of the 5 colors.
And they're front and back. So if you like the artwork, you can look at the artwork, or you can look at the clear white images, depending on what you like.
You can either use the plain icon, or you can use the cool artwork.
Nice.
So both sides are equally valid. Oh, this red one just disappears from view.
It blends in with the background.
Because of our pink screen.
Yes, our pink screen. Oh, one of them is yours.
Oh, yeah.
You start with blue.
So just like with Ghost Stories, we're going to have a token that will... This is actually called a Call to Arms token. This will allow us to use the power on a Bastion tile, even if we're not on that Bastion tile. So that's sort of cool. We can put this die over to the side. Ultimately, we are trying to kill the Guardian. If we kill the Guardian, we win. The Guardian is going to be about 3/4 of the way through this deck.
Wow.
Maybe a little bit farther, maybe 4/5 of the way through the deck. And so once we kill that Guardian, we win. Well, there's a problem. There's many ways to lose. If we have 3 of these Grasp of Evil figures on 3 of the 9 Bastion tiles, then we lose.
3 of the 9.
3
I mean, that's
of
like,
the 9.
I think that's how we lost when we played the first time.
That's usually how we end up losing.
So we need to make sure we take care of those.
Or all of us, both of us, are taken out. When it's a 4-player game, all 4 players are taken out. Or a Horde card has to be drawn, and the deck is empty. No, notice the Guardian cards look really bad. So you can tell when the Guardian is about to pop up.
Yeah, he's 8 cards up from the...
8 cards from the bottom.
From the bottom, yep.
So you scale it based on player count. So we've already taken out 8 monsters from the standard game, 4 per player. So
did you take out the really bad ones?
I hope so.
Me too.
It's just random shuffling and then taking out 8 normal.
Kind of hard to see where my guy is, but it has a red ring around it, and his has a blue ring around it.
Yep. So, on our turn, we are going to activate the monsters in front of our Horde tile. And then we are going to either... we can move and act.
How far can you move?
You can move 1 space. So if you're here on the corner, you can only go to one of these 3 spaces. Diagonal movement is allowed. You can move and then act, or you can act and then move. So for acting, we can either activate a Bastion tile that we are on.
I like that idea.
Or we can do combat. Combat is how we take out those monsters that pop up.
Yeah, but hopefully we're prepared to do that.
And we have to be next to the monster we want to fight. So we can't fight a monster from this central spot.
Right.
Unless you've got an ability that lets you do so.
Which I did last game.
So if I'm here on the corner, I can fight a monster on this square and or a monster on this yellow space.
Yes.
I will roll the dice and then I will fight one or both of them. Whichever one I choose, or both of them if I've rolled well enough and or have enough of these tokens.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much a full turn. We do activate these in turn order as we go. So after Steph goes and then after I go, we're going to do the yellow board and green board effects, if any. We don't draw cards for them, but we do activate monsters that appear there. And then it gets back around to Steph, and then Steph goes again. So,
I'm ready.
That's pretty much an entire game flow.
Yeah.
Each of the horde boards have different bad things that happen if all three of these spots are filled. For example, if all three spots are filled on the board in front of me, what is that icon? There's quite a bit of iconography in this game. You start getting used to it, but is it back page?
I thought it was.
Yep, there it is. The active player, which would be me, loses their next movement. They lay their hero figure on the tile where it currently is. Standing it back up must replace their next movement. So
it could be bad, but it might not be the worst. Mine is you lose a life, which seems worse.
Yep. So the active player loses a life token. The green board, which is neutral, one of us, either Steph or myself, it says any player discards the last horde card located at the bottom of the deck. I don't guess it matters which one of us does it.
Yeah.
Because there's only one horde deck. And the yellow board, the active player, could be either of us, since there's not an active player for the neutral board. We'll roll the corruption die. Oh, the corruption die is bad. This means nothing happens.
That's a good side.
All the other ones are bad. Lose a life and a round token, add a monster. This one is, a grasp of evil figure must be placed on a Bastion tile. That's really bad because that's one of the three that will kill us. So
yeah, we don't want that.
There are ways that we can remove grasp of evil tiles. So we'll probably be doing that quite a bit. All right. So, Steph, you want to go first?
I
kind of go first.
I kind of want to stay where I am and roll for extra tokens. What do you think?
Well, it depends on what monster pops up, but sure.
Does the monster pop up first or after my turn?
So the horde phase happens first.
Oh, yeah.
Then the hero phase happens.
All right, got you. So let's see what happens.
All right.
Activate.
So we're going to draw a card. I've got the horde deck right here.
Yes.
I'm going to draw a card, and it's a blue one with, looks like 3 blue symbols. That's really bad. Whenever it gets around to me, okay, so since it's blue, we have to put it on a blue space. So Steph can choose any one of these 3 spaces.
Where do you want to go?
We might as well go here in the corner.
Yeah, I was thinking
where the trap is.
Yeah.
When it comes around to my turn, if this thing is not defeated, I'm going to have to roll the corruption die.
It's not going to be defeated.
Yeah, it's not going to be defeated because it takes 3 blue, and we have 3 white dice.
So this is going to be bad.
It's probably going to be bad.
And then my board is not full, so that's why you drew it, right?
Yes. If the board is not full, you draw a card.
Because that's what happened. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So now I go.
Yep. So the iconography is fairly good. On the board, on our player boards, it says there's the little the board full icons are here, and it says if it's not full, draw a new monster card.
Yeah, it shows it on.
Yep.
Right there. All right. I think I'm gonna roll the dice and try and collect some tokens.
All right, roll 2 dice, collect 2 tokens.
Unless you think I should go here and put a banner up.
It's up to you. Could roll the dice and then move.
I know, but I can't put the banner up, so you can maybe defeat that.
You can't put the banner up this turn, but you could probably put it up next turn.
Okay. Let's roll. Let's get some tokens.
How about anything you want and a yellow?
Oh, okay.
She rolled the white and the yellow. White is a wild. It's anything she wants.
What do you think? How do I put a banner up? I just put one up?
Yep. You go there and you put one up.
All right, so...
you could actually use your call to arms token to do it. Because that's a free activation of any banner tile, of any Bastion
that's
tile.
true, but that's like so powerful. I don't know. Do you want me to do that right now? Are you planning on going over here to try and do
if you were to get a blue equipment token and you put up the blue banner, I could go over there. I've got a blue token. We are guaranteed to beat that thing on my turn. And look, it allows us to get a call to... Oh, you know what? If that gives a call to arm token, I can do it on my turn.
Okay.
Though any of us can have as many of them as possible. So, but that's fine. I mean, I could have one. I could spend one and get one.
Sure.
So if you get the blue and you come over here, I can actually use tokens if she is on my space. So that's
I move
nice.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
We could do that.
Let's try.
All right. So it is my turn. The board is not full. Actually, we do the action of the horde cards first. So we do this first.
Because nothing on green, nothing on yellow, so we just skip over them.
No.
What?
Clockwise.
Oh, it's clockwise.
Yeah, you're going kind of clockwise.
I'm going clockwise. I don't know why I'm doing that.
I don't know.
That's weird.
I'm going to roll the corruption die.
No! Oh!
And I'm going to lose a life and a round token, which...
Is that just you, or is that me too?
No, that's just me.
Okay.
Well, that's really bad.
Well, that was not great.
Well, that also is probably going to prevent me from beating this thing. I could try.
So just so you know, he could have given up his call to arms token instead, but that seems like dumb.
Well, yeah, especially since I'm going to use that to put the banner up.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to go here. I'm going to spend my call to arms token to put the banner up. We've got a blue banner on our standard here.
Yes.
So that's good.
I think we didn't use that enough in our first game, and we just...
Oh, you know what? I didn't draw a card. I probably need to do that first.
Oh, yeah, you should have done that.
Ooh, it's black.
So he goes...
Black goes, I believe, on my board. The active players. Yep.
Oh.
The horde board of the active players. So that's bad.
Not great.
And it's also a 3. Yeah, the easy ones did not happen. All of us are going to have to give up a round token. So I'm not going to have my called arms. So pull that down.
All right.
I'm not even going to have one.
Maybe change your action now, because, yeah, I have to give up something.
Yeah. Yeah, because you have to give up a round token too. I have to give up my call to arms because it is round.
Oh my goodness, that stinks.
Yeah, and next time I'm gonna have to roll the corruption die twice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of
maybe
screwed.
You do put the blue banner up and I try and kill it.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'm gonna go here manually and put up the blue banner. Yeah, that was a really bad turn. Oh. On my turn, I forgot. On my turn, I get anything I want. I could actually get it. Well,
did you have to give up your call of arms? Like, when does that take in effect?
I believe I can do it on my hero turn.
Okay. Because that might make a difference. Because
yeah,
you probably want to give
during the hero phase. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I won't get it till later.
Okay, but you can still get one. So
I can still get one. So you know what? I think
black.
I'm gonna get black. Yeah. It's a long way away from me though. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's
we
true.
do what we can.
We do what we can.
All right.
Oh man, this is so hard. Okay.
Yellow. Yellow's does not have any. Green does not have any. It's your turn again.
Hey,
you do not have any. You're gonna
let's draw a card.
And we're gonna get another blue.
Oh my god.
Well, we might as well put it on your side because if you don't get 3, you might get 2.
I thought it had to go in the blue area.
Oh, it's blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that's really bad.
I mean, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You are correct. Yeah, this is not good for me.
I
am quickly headed to the death zone.
Yep. All right. So, well, I'm gonna attack this thing right now.
Well, you have
what does this do? Again?
That is a trap. You can place it on any empty
and then when it's
horde
up,
board.
it goes boom.
That's correct. It doesn't appear. It doesn't do anything. Nothing bad happens to us.
All right. Well, okay. Is there any action I should use with my call arms first? That you think I should do?
I don't know. If my turn comes around,
right,
and one of these is not cleared out,
right,
I am going to lose my movement.
Right, and we don't want that.
Matter of fact, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Right. So I'll wait on this. I'll try and roll to see if I can do it. Right now it's a -1, right?
Correct.
And I have.
All you have to do is roll the blue once. And you
Ideally
get a reroll because
you've
got that's your ability.
I can reroll 1 die or all of the dice.
As many dice as you want.
Yeah, my ability is pretty sweet.
Once. That is horrible.
I'm gonna reroll because I can.
You rolled traffic light.
I did roll
red, yellow, green.
Every color but the one I need.
And that's a white.
That's a white, so at least I can spend this.
Yep.
And defeat the monster.
So 1 blue from the banner, 1 blue from the token, 1 blue from the die, and this kills this. And I get
a call arms.
Yes, and you can have as many of those as you want.
Do you want me to put a trap here in case you pull a blue?
That would not be a bad plan, except, well, I mean, you have to spend a call to arms for it.
Right.
You can do it.
I have 2 call to arms, so I can spend something to do something.
Sure.
Boom.
Sounds good. Well, not boom yet, but
boom
eventually.
in a minute.
Boom in a minute. All right.
Not dead yet.
Well, we're getting there.
Oh my gosh.
On my turn, I'm going to draw a card. No, I'm going to roll the corruption die. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to place an evil token.
It can go here. It has to go in front of the card, right?
It has to go in front of one of the cards. In front of the card that caused it. So right here. Fortunately, it's not here. This Bastion tile has, it says remove 2.
Is that the only way to remove?
Yes.
So
as far as I know.
If that gets covered, we're just like...
We're pretty much screwed.
All right.
Yeah.
So don't cover.
Which is why Ghost Stories is so incredibly hard.
Yeah. Now you reveal a card.
Now I reveal a new card. And it is red.
Oh, it's my color.
2 reds.
Oh, put it in front of me.
I'm definitely going to put it in front of you. Unfortunately, you'll have to place a grasp of evil token not on the spot in front of you, but on the card itself.
Oh.
Then, if there is one on the card, it places one on the next spot out.
Well,
sort of
okay,
like the haunt action on the Ghost Stories.
Might be okay. All right.
So that was not horrible.
No.
Unfortunately, I'm across the board from you. So
what
I'm going to do is I am going to take...
You get your free token. So
I do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move here to the middle.
Yep.
I'm going to roll 2 dice and find out what this is, and then I'm going to take my free one.
Yeah. Good idea.
So, how about a yellow and a red? That's not what I wanted.
Maybe black?
So I'm guessing black is the best play for me. That way I can hopefully get rid of this Mind Crusher at some point. Though I sort of open to roll blues, because if I can go here and defeat this guy, I can at some point remove 2.
Yeah, but it's already a discount of 1.
It is already a discount of 1, so that is true. I can do that on my next turn, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on around. Nothing and nothing. Your turn. So, call to grasp evil on the dude.
Don't like that.
Don't like that at all. And now you get a new card.
Oh my god.
Which is
green. Oh, you're
so one of us will have to roll a corruption die. I am hoping it is you because I'm going to place that. I might as well turn it around this way so everybody can see the powers easier on it, even though it's upside down. Should still be easier for the people to see on camera.
Okay. So we will have to roll that?
Yes, when it gets around to green.
Oh, that is not good.
But you can re-roll the corruption die. I cannot.
That's right.
So
I'm gonna roll for this dude.
All right. So here are your dice.
I just need 2.
Just need 2. Actually, yeah, you need to roll 1. You can re-roll if you want.
Can I re-roll these 2?
You can.
All right, I got 1 red.
This is only because of her power. Black and green. How about you could spend that token?
I will.
And guess what? You're going to get an equipment token of your choice.
I guess I'll take green since I'm going to... Cause after I do that, can I still move one space?
You can.
So I'll start heading that way.
Act and then move.
Okay.
So, there you go. Sounds good. All right. On my turn, I am going to have to roll the corruption die because of the Mind Crusher.
Yes.
I'm going to lose a round token. I think it's going to be yellow or red. How about red? And then I'm going to draw a card. And it is blue. Now, notice there are 4 blue symbols on this space. That's really bad. Notice there's a trap right here. That's really good. Boom. Nice. Goodbye, ogival sphere.
Wow, that was really good.
That is what it's called. It's an ogival sphere.
I like that.
Well, that actually worked out in our favor. So I'm going to move here. I am going to collect a black token just in case I roll really poorly.
Oh my gosh.
I've now got 3 black tokens. So even if I totally fail here, and I did not, I got 1 wild. So
you'll
that's
have to
good.
spend 2, which is great.
Throw those back. Kill the Mind Crusher. I now get a Call to Arms token.
Nice. I just gave it to you.
I see that. You're on the ball here. This is as good as we've ever done.
I mean,
I have to say.
You just jinxed us. You know this, right?
All right. Going on to yellow. Nothing. Going on to green.
I'll roll it.
I think that would be good. How about a Call to Evil? If you kept it, it would not be the worst thing in the world. Oh, because you're going to do and activate that. Because I could activate that.
But what if we die?
We're not going to die.
All right, we'll keep it. Good luck.
I don't think now. Let's put it on the spot because that shows that we cannot activate that power except by a Call to Arms token. Call to Arms token can
still do it.
Can still do it. So yeah, if you get one on top of this square, the only way to do it is Call to Arms-ing it.
So can I move and then activate? By activate I mean fight.
Yes, you can move and act, or act and move.
All right, cool.
Yes, this is absolutely a re-implementation of Ghost Stories.
Yes. So I'm gonna move and then try and beat up this orc, and I have 1 green, so I just need 2.
Just 2. That's a tall order.
But I have a reroll ability.
Did you draw a card?
No.
So right. I'm going to pick these up before we even look at them. Just so you don't get upset.
I was just so excited.
We are I can tell. Drawing a card. Oh, look, it's another green.
Oh. I guess put it next to me.
So he has an exit effect.
All right, I'm going to roll.
I'm going
to move and fight.
Move and fight.
I need just 2.
It might have been easier for you to do the other one. But, that's fine. It'll be fine.
But I don't want to have to roll this die every time.
Well,
it's really bad.
It is really bad.
And we don't want you to have to deal with this.
Well, that is true.
I
have 1 job next turn, and that's to remove those 2 tokens.
Okay, 1.
That's 1, and you're going to do your reroll ability.
No! I got it.
Did not get it.
No. Is there anything else I could do, or I just lose my turn?
You don't lose your turn, but that's pretty much...
No.
Yeah.
All right. Next turn I'll get him, I promise.
Yeah. I'm going to draw a card. And it is black, so I'm going to put it in front of me. And this means when it appears...
Another monster
pops up.
No, that's so bad.
Yes, it is so bad.
So bad.
I might have to stay and take him out. So let's figure this out. It's green. That green board is going to be full.
Oh, that's not... Well, it's fine.
So one of us will have to do that. There is no entry effect on him.
I'm thinking we change the banner to green. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be nice. However, I'm not over there. Call to arms now?
I could do it on my turn, so I have.
Well, I was wanting to get rid of him before we.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Before we dealt with that. Oh, guess what?
What?
This locks a die.
No. Yes. We gotta kill that.
That's.
But you can kill it.
I can kill it, but I have to kill it now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, do it.
I do have a black token, so.
Or you just roll.
Or I just roll really well.
You rolled a black and a white. Come on.
So we're gonna get this back. I'm gonna get one equipment token of my choice and my freebie. So let's do that. I think I will choose. You know what? If I take a blue and a green, give me a blue and a green. Hello.
Yeah.
Give me a blue and a green. Yeah,
blue and a green.
Got one job. I can't reach him.
Right.
What?
What?
You got one job. All right. If I use this call to arms token, you can do it. You're going to get a call to arms token back.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So you do it.
I'll do it.
So I'm going to do my one move. I'm going to end up in front of this egg bearer, and I will kill it even if you change that banner.
Okay.
But what's the bad thing over there? If the green board is full, what happens? Which, I mean, there's really nothing I could have done about it.
No, it just kills the bottom card of the monster deck.
Oh, that's
so
not
fine.
bad.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We're fine with that.
It's not a problem until it's a problem.
It's not a problem until it's a problem. One job, Steph. I know.
One job, You've got one job.
Well, so there's this other thing happening this week with BGG, and so they're asking me questions on my availability. Because if you're familiar with BGG, they're doing an all day con for 2 days next week. So like, when are you available? I'm like, ah.
During the stream?
No.
They would interrupt during the stream?
No,
what?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, they wanted to schedule me during the Wednesday stream, which we had planned. So we have plans to do a Wednesday stream, but I'm going to say I'm doing it all day before that. So we can still do a live stream on Wednesday.
So what are we doing on the stream?
Obsession.
With one or both of the expansion? Well, the upstairs, downstairs expansion.
Yeah, I would like to look into it and see if we can do that.
Sounds good. I've played Obsession before. Played it over the weekend. What was that, yesterday? No, Friday.
Seems like forever ago.
I think we
long weekend. It's not a long weekend.
Yeah, I think we played it Friday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Friday.
I played it Friday.
I don't know. We played it. And it's awesome.
So we got the second edition,
yes,
which is improved over the first edition. We got the Wessex expansion and the upstairs downstairs expansion, and so I'm really interested in playing it. So like we played it along with the Downton Abbey soundtrack, and if you've ever watched Downton Abbey,
it's awesome.
I'm a dude, and I think it's pretty fantastic.
It's awesome.
But
yeah. So,
most dudes don't watch Downton Abbey. I watch Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really good.
That'll be Wednesday, so I can still do that and be a part of the BGG live stream.
Yep.
So.
And we're gonna do some other games too.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So we're moving around to green.
You got rid of the card?
I'm gonna get rid of it right now. We lose. Oh, that's a relatively hard yellow one, which I guess that's fine. But I mean, we weren't gonna. Well, we might have gotten to him.
We might.
That actually gives us fewer turns to beat the Guardian.
Right.
So that's probably not a good thing.
It's probably not a good thing, but
we do what we have to.
We're trying to survive.
Now it's your turn.
Yes.
And your board is clear, so I'm gonna draw a card.
Yes.
How about this easy yellow? How about over next to me? I might get to beat both of them up at once.
That would be a really good roll.
There's an entrance effect. It is.
Uh-oh.
Is it what I think it is?
It goes on your player board. You lose your player ability.
No. Is it everyone or me? No, it's the active player.
So it's me. No, I lose my roll?
I believe so. You place a Grasp of Evil figure on your hero board. You're going to lose.
When do I get to get rid of that?
You recover it when the figure is removed.
When the monster?
When that Grasp of Evil figure is removed. Literally.
Oh, you have to do that action.
Oh, yes. True tears.
Oh, I don't like it. All right, I'm going to use my Call of Arms.
Yes.
And make this green.
Take a green banner. How about that?
All right. Okay. And wait, did you roll that for the green? I think you did.
No, I did not.
I should have.
You should have rolled it. Yes.
Yeah. And
lose a round token. How about that green one there?
Anybody could do that, though. I thought.
That is true. Hey, how about my green token right
or
here?
any green or any.
How about this black token?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm definitely gonna beat both of those monsters on my turn.
Yeah, I think so.
That'll be good.
Yeah. So now I don't have a reroll ability.
That is correct.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go for it. I guess it's now gonna. I need one green. One green.
Actually, whoever rolled it is supposed to be the one who took it away.
Okay.
So,
well, what do you want to do? Do you want to roll it instead? I would have rolled it.
Yeah, you would have rolled it.
I would have rolled it. So
well, you can re-roll it because you had your power at the time. So give me my black back. You would have rolled it. I agree. That is a grasp of evil.
And that's how we lose the game?
I believe that is how we lose the game.
Or do we have till the end of the turn?
I'm looking right now.
In which case, I need to take that back because I might need to
that
do
that didn't happen.
I need to do a different call to arms action if we have till the end of the round. Otherwise, we might have just lost.
Must be placed on the first Bastion tile facing the card which caused the roll. How about this one?
Let's read how to lose the game.
Let's read how to lose. A third Bastion tile falls under the grasp of evil.
And we lose.
And that's how we lose last Bastion.
Wow.
This is why I've never won at Ghost Stories.
Because you should have cleared those two.
I should have. But if you spend these tokens willy-nilly, you end up in bad spots. And if you don't spend them willy-nilly, then you end up in bad spots.
We took a risk. Oh my god,
that was
so bad.
Yep.
Sad trombone.
Yeah, that's really bad. I do think it's just as brutal as Ghost Stories, but I also think that it is much more inviting than Ghost Stories, I think. I
kind of feel like we should try again and reset.
Well, we do have the games to play tonight.
I know, but that was like, what, 10 minutes?
But they know how to play now.
They do not know how to play. And how to lose.
But it's a lot of that over the course of a game. It's been a while since I played Ghost Stories, but I think I like this slightly better than Ghost Stories. So.
Yeah, it's been a long time, so
yeah.
I can't compare the two. I do feel like this is a lot easier to get into. It took us a long time to get into Ghost Stories whenever I learned it a long time ago.
Yeah, and I love these player powers. It's not just that the red player has X power. There are 8 different players with 8 different powers. One of them is an elf that can shoot.
Do you want to show?
I don't have them with me. You've got them? So, yeah, we've got... where's that elf? You were the elf at BGG.
Yeah, I was.
So, the elf has the ability to shoot in a straight line. Can shoot anything that...
So, yeah,
in a straight line.
If I'm here, I could, go there.
Shoot all 4 directions. I believe that's the case anyway. We've got this halfling. Wanderer, I believe that's a movement ability. Free move on your turn, which is really useful.
Extra movement, yeah.
Wilfar, it is a half-elf bard. I don't know what the music symbol is.
Once per turn, place her enchantment token onto any horde card in play, or move it from another card. A monster under the effect of the enchantment is reduced combat.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Sindara, human paladin. And looks like...
can use action of both the Bastion tile and enter combat.
Oh, nice.
Wow, she is really good.
She's really good. fantastic.
Wow. When we play again, I'm gonna be her because like that's.
Well, I did give you that option.
Seriously,
before.
I didn't look at the abilities. I just look at pretty pictures.
The dwarf berserker. Oh, he's got the gray die. Now this is probably my only complaint with the game is, okay, so here are the white dice. Here's the gray die.
It's like the same.
It's nearly the same as the white die next to it. It's sort of hard to tell unless you're really looking for it. I mean, it actually looks a lot darker on camera than it does in real life. So, yeah, not really great. Should have been it's just a tad bit darker. So, but yeah, that's an extra combat die. So that's really good. And what else do we have? Tegan, the human priest. What is that ability?
During hero phase, he can forgo his movement to remove a grasp of evil figure in play. Wow.
That's really good.
That's really handy.
It can come from a Bastion tile, a horde card, or a hero board, which that could have saved your ability. That can do all sorts of other things.
Wow.
We can actually, since we did not take the full time of the game, let's talk about what some of these other spaces do. We already talked about removing 2 Grasp of Evil tiles from the board. We already talked about the trap tile because we did that. This is just move 2 monsters.
Yeah, maybe we should have done that.
You can swap monsters. I don't think it would have mattered too awful much, to be honest.
Well,
moving the monsters. I mean, moving them doesn't get rid of them, and they would have just piled up.
That's true.
This one, you can choose an equipment tile, or you can bring back somebody who has lost all their life. When they come back, they no longer have their power.
It's on the back.
Yeah, they have to flip their power over. They have to flip their character board over, and they've lost their power.
No.
And if they die again, what happens? They're out. They're out for the rest of the game.
Yep.
This is the trebuchet. You can basically put the net over one of the monster's abilities, and that ability does not take effect while this trebuchet net is on it. We already did the standard. We already did this board here. Roll 2 dice, get 2 equipment tokens.
Nice.
So gain a life. That's pretty simple. And this last one here, lose a life to eliminate any monster figure in play. And the exit effects do not happen, which is sort of good for things with a negative exit effect. For example, both of those green ones down there have an exit effect of roll the corruption die. So that's bad all by itself. So, though they are pretty easy ones to take out.
Yeah.
They only need 2 green. That's not bad. The 3s and 4s are really hard.
Okay. So I think, yeah, we're gonna, I guess, clean up. I feel like defeated. Like,
well, you should feel defeated. You know why? Because we were defeated.
I was defeated. But yeah.
Switch back.
Switch back. So
what was our bad guy?
that was Last Bastion.
It is and was.
It was
Bastion.
and is and.
Oh, we would have had the Howling Lich for yellow, and it brings in a monster when it comes in. It brings in a monster every time you activate this card.
Oh.
And if you defeat it, it says you get a life and a call to arms. But when you beat it, the game is over, right?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do. But you can play this on increased difficulty levels where you might have multiple of these guardians.
Oh, multiple.
So on novice and normal, is it novice and normal? I believe are the 2 entry difficulty levels. This is normal difficulty that we did.
Wow.
We only have 1 guardian. I think the next 2 levels up have 2 and 3 guardians.
That's crazy. I can't even
really
imagine a harder
I can't even,
level.
We've never even gotten to one. Look, this deck is nearly full.
We were not even close.
Not even close. So
that just goes to show there's a lot of replay.
See, then that's what I actually like the challenge that Ghost Stories provides, because you know I enjoy games that can be beat, but if you beat them all the time, it sucks all the fun out of it. So that's why I enjoy games like Pandemic, where you can throw in an extra epidemics if you're really good at the game. Or and that's why we included variable difficulty for Warehouse 13, is that if you're having trouble with it, then you can make it a little easier. If you're really good at beating it, you can start the game out with consequences in play, sort of upping the difficulty. So I enjoy games that give you that option where you can have, whoops, I'm shaking the camera.
I know.
Where you can have variable difficulty. I really like that.
Yeah, no, it's really good. So if you like ghost stories, or if you haven't played anything like this, then, you know, this is the new version, and cool
highly
minis.
Recommend.
Yeah, definitely highly recommended. So I'm glad we got to play it. Show it off a little bit. It's beautiful.
And it's been a year since we've played it.
November. It hasn't been
November.
A year.
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
But we just recently got this copy from Repos Production. And
it's amazing. I love it. Good. It's really fun. Definitely one of the better games.
Yep. The minis are definitely, you know, a much improved feature over Ghost Stories. So that's a bonus. So
yeah, I think it's been like 5 years since I played Ghost Stories, so I can't remember much about it.
I do have it. So yeah, with all the expansions and lots of the promos. So
one day we'll play.
I think it's time to blow the dust off of it. And see, we just haven't had time recently because we have gotten a ton of Gen Con games.
A lot of games.
So
a lot of new games we've been playing. It's been great.
And we're about to show 2 more right now.
2 more. Yeah, we're gonna play.
Maybe 3 more if I can talk her into it. We could play the Artichoke game in addition to the ones we've already got.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love that.
So we'll see.
We'll
see how the time goes.
Yeah.
Since we lost on Last Bastion quickly, maybe we got time.
We should have time.
We should have time.
All right, we're gonna pick this up real fast and come back with Garum.
Garum. See ya.